Neo-Tokyo was big and bright. Buildings touched the sky. Flying cars zoomed past. The city was a marvel of modern engineering, with towering skyscrapers that seemed to pierce the clouds. The streets below were bustling with people, all moving with purpose and energy. The air was filled with the hum of advanced technology, from the sleek automated vehicles to the holographic advertisements that lit up the night sky. It was a city that never slept, always alive with activity and innovation. In a small apartment lived Kian, a boy with bright eyes and a big smile. His apartment was modest but filled with warmth and love. The large window in his room offered a stunning view of the city, a constant reminder of the world of possibilities that lay beyond. Kian was a dreamer, always looking out at the city and imagining the adventures he could have. He loved robots and soccer. His room was filled with various robot models, each one a testament to his passion and creativity. He would spend hours tinkering with them, making improvements and dreaming up new designs. Soccer was his other great love, and he often combined the two, creating robots that could play the game with him. His enthusiasm was infectious, and he always had a smile on his face. He had the best robot ever, Virsu. Virsu was more than just a machine, he was a friend and companion. Designed with the latest technology, Virsu was capable of performing a wide range of tasks, from household chores to complex problem solving. But more importantly, he was always there for Kian, ready to play or help with whatever he needed. Virsu was sleek and silver. His design was both functional and beautiful, with smooth lines and a polished finish that made him stand out. He was a marvel of modern engineering, a perfect blend of form and function. Kian took great pride in Virsu, often showing him off to his friends and explaining all the amazing things he could do. He had glowing blue eyes. These eyes were not just for show, they were highly advanced sensors that allowed Virsu to see and understand the world around him. They could change color to indicate different modes or emotions, making Virsu seem almost human at times. Kian loved watching the way Virsu's eyes would light up when he was excited or focused on a task. Virsu was Kian's best friend. Kian's parents worked hard. They were often busy with their jobs, leaving Kian to his own devices. But with Virsu around, he never felt lonely. The two of them would spend hours playing games, exploring new ideas, and just enjoying each other's company. Virsu was always there to listen, to help, and to make Kian laugh. Virsu helped around the house. He cleaned and cooked. He was programmed to handle a variety of household tasks, making life easier for Kian and his parents. Whether it was preparing a meal, tidying up the living room, or doing the laundry, Virsu did it all with efficiency and precision. His presence allowed Kian's parents to focus on their work, knowing that the household was in good hands. He even helped Kian with his homework. Virsu was equipped with a vast database of knowledge, making him an excellent tutor. He could explain complex concepts in a way that was easy to understand, and he was always patient and encouraging. With Virsu's help, Kian excelled in his studies, always eager to learn more and explore new subjects. Every morning, Virsu woke Kian up. They ate breakfast together. Virsu made the best pancakes. After school, they played soccer in the park. Kian loved watching Virsu play. Virsu was fast. He could dribble the ball like a pro. He never got tired. Kian wished Virsu could play in a real soccer tournament.
Good morning, Kian. Pancakes are ready.
One day, Kian saw a poster. It was for the Neo-Tokyo Junior Soccer Tournament. The prize was a big trophy and a visit to the Robot Soccer Academy. Kian really wanted to go. Kian tried out for his school team, but he didn't make it. He was so sad. He went home and told Virsu everything. Virsu listened patiently. He was a robot designed to understand and empathize, a unique creation in a world where technology was rapidly advancing. His sensors picked up every nuance of the conversation, and his processors worked to interpret the emotions behind the words. He put his arm around Kian, a gesture he had learned from observing humans. It was a simple act, but it meant the world to Kian, who was feeling down after a tough day at school. The bond between them was growing stronger with each passing day.
Don't worry, Kian. We can still play soccer together. Virsu's voice was calm and reassuring, a perfect blend of synthetic and human-like tones. Kian looked up, his eyes brightening at the thought of having his robotic friend by his side on the field.
The next day, Kian had an idea. He had been thinking about how to include Virsu in his favorite activity. Soccer was more than just a game to him. It was a way to connect with friends and build teamwork. He wanted Virsu to experience that too. He went to see the school coach. Kian was nervous but determined. He knew that convincing the coach would be a challenge, but he believed in Virsu's abilities. The coach was known for being fair and open-minded, so Kian hoped for the best. He told him about Virsu. The coach was surprised. He had never heard of a robot playing soccer before, and the idea intrigued him. Kian explained how Virsu had been designed with advanced algorithms that allowed him to learn and adapt quickly. He had never seen a robot play soccer before. The coach's curiosity was piqued. He asked Kian several questions about Virsu's capabilities and how he would handle the physical demands of the game. Kian answered confidently, highlighting Virsu's strengths. Kian convinced the coach to give Virsu a chance. The coach agreed to let Virsu try out for the team. Kian was ecstatic. He couldn't wait to see his friend in action on the field. He knew that Virsu would impress everyone with his skills. Virsu showed off his skills. The coach was amazed. Virsu was in. The entire team watched in awe as Virsu dribbled the ball with precision and speed. His movements were fluid and natural, a testament to his advanced programming. Kian cheered from the sidelines, proud of his friend. The journey had just begun, and they were ready to face it together. The first match of the tournament arrived. The air was filled with excitement and anticipation as teams gathered on the field. Parents, friends, and supporters filled the stands, eager to see the young athletes in action. The sun was shining brightly, casting a golden hue over the freshly mowed grass. The referee blew the whistle, signaling the start of what would be an unforgettable game. Everyone was, surprised to see a robot on the field. The crowd murmured in confusion, and some even gasped. The children on the opposing team exchanged puzzled glances, unsure of what to make of this unexpected player. The robot, named Virsu, stood confidently, its metallic frame gleaming under the sunlight. It was clear that this was no ordinary match. They laughed at Kian's team, thinking it was some kind of joke. The sight of a robot playing soccer seemed absurd to many. Laughter echoed through the stands as people pointed and chuckled. Some thought it was a prank, while others believed it was a gimmick to entertain the crowd. But Kian and his teammates knew better. They had trained hard with Virsu and believed in its abilities. But Virsu wasn't fazed at all. Virsu was unstoppable. With precise movements and calculated strategies, Virsu maneuvered the ball with ease. The robot's sensors and algorithms allowed it to anticipate the opponent's moves and react swiftly. It was a marvel of technology and teamwork. Kian's team played in perfect harmony with Virsu, showcasing their skills and coordination. He scored goal after goal. The crowd's laughter turned into cheers of amazement as Virsu demonstrated its prowess on the field. Each goal was met with thunderous applause. The opposing team tried their best to defend, but Virsu's speed and accuracy were unmatched. It was a sight to behold, a blend of human ingenuity and robotic excellence. Kian's team won the match easily. The crowd cheered, amazed. The final whistle blew and the scoreboard displayed an impressive victory for Kian's team. The players hugged each other, celebrating their hard-earned win. The spectators rose to their feet, clapping and cheering for the extraordinary performance they had just witnessed. It was a moment of triumph and joy. They had never seen anything like it. The astonished faces in the crowd said it all. People talked excitedly about the match, sharing their amazement with one another. Virsu had not only won the game, but had also won the hearts of everyone present. It was a day that would be remembered for a long time, a day when technology and sports came together to create magic. The final match was intense. The Cyber Dragons played rough. They kept fouling Virsu. But Virsu didn't give up. He kept playing his best. The game was tied with only a few minutes left. Everyone was on the edge of their seats. This was it. Kian's team got a free kick. Kian looked at Virsu.
You can do it, Virsu.
Virsu nodded. He took the kick. The ball soared through the air. It curved around the Cyber Dragon's goalkeeper. Goal! The crowd went wild. Kian ran onto the field. He hugged Virsu. They had done it. Kian's team had won the tournament. Virsu was the true hero. Everyone cheered for the amazing robot who played soccer. From that day on, robots were allowed to play in the Neo Tokyo Junior Soccer Tournament. And Virsu, he became a living legend. He showed everyone that even robots can indeed be champions.